We should have brought Missile along with us too. At least then we'd have bait. No! Don't use the doggo for bait! You monsters! I no longer like Phoenix. No, that's fair. I'm starting to get a headache, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and
switch to the VTuber model for a hot second. And I'm gonna turn off these lights. There we go. Oh, I'm much comfier now. So let's continue to try and talk a little bit, shall we?
I'll switch to my normal voice at least. Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh? Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right, when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry. When did you get that big thing? Where did you get that big thing?
Phrasing?
That's what you have to say? Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Oh, right, because it was freaking Christmas! Are you daft, Phoenix? The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yes, that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air into the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh. And here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. Haven't learned all that much info, have we? Oh yeah. What's this machine? That's a compressor. I used it to fill the balloon there with air. Huh, neat. Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. Yesterday was Christmas. Why are you making people fix compressors on Christmas Day? I don't understand, you guys. I guess we'll move to the Lake Woods, I guess? Can I present a puppy? Look at the little puppy! Hey, Lotta! Oh, cute! He yours? He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile. Huh. Canines are the ones they use to sniff for things, right? I wonder what Gordy smells like. I hadn't thought about that. I mean, Missile is not very hungry anymore because he ate all the stuff. Not much else to do though. Oh, wait a minute. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow, where the sunlight can't reach them. Let's go to the boat rental shop. Still no? Not much to do here, is there? No? Let's go ahead and talk about secret weapons. Have to return the last one I sent. What will your pick be? Let's try the fishing pole, I guess. Can we borrow that flimsy-looking fishing pole? Sure thing, pal. Oh, if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right. Fishing pole borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. Personal fishing pole, sadly flimsy and of dubious utility. It's funny, one day I woke up and I wanted a fishing pole. Do you like fishing? I've never gone. I just wanted one so bad, I went out and bought it. I've never used it, actually. Must have been one of those midlife crisis things. Alright, let's go move somewhere then. No? Nothing there? Nothing here? So I can present her with stuff here. Don't waste time showing me things. We have to get cracking on the case. You know the enemy has more tricks up his sleeve. He's bringing in another witness. Oh my god, I didn't do that. Move to the Gourd Lake Public Beach. Let's present, I guess. You know, I can't catch many fish in this lake. I'm not after small fry. I'm after the biggest fry of them all, Gordy. You're really gonna try and fish out a monster? To save Edgeworth, yes. Brings a tear to my eye, in more ways than one. I guess we'll have to move somewhere else. Here we go. Gourd Lake Woods. Okay, Nick, this looks like a good spot. A good spot for what? Time to do some fishing. She's serious. What are you gonna do? Use that for bait. What are you gonna use for bait? Oh. Yeah, oh. I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Missile along with us too. At least then we'd have bait. No! Don't use the doggo for bait! To fish out a monster? You monsters? Nick! How could you? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Some jokes are better left untold. I no longer like Phoenix. No, that's fair. That's fair, Chemo. You don't joke about using dogs as bait. Oof, she hit me. Okay, watch this, Nick. Just try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay? Here we go. Ah, my leg. Plump. Uh-oh. Oh, she's gonna be mad. Hey! What are you doing? Sorry, Lotta. Don't tell me y'all are on some film company's payroll. Nick, pay her. My poor, poor wallet. We have a fishing pole. Lotta, wait, for catching Gordy. A fishing pole? Are you out of your doggone mind? Yes, I mean, yes, it's a fishing pole. Huh. I never thought of that. Good luck. Thanks. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Anything else that we can do? Like, what's even in the pot there? Only samurai dogs? Yeah, I wish we had some samurai dogs. That would be nice. What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being a photographer. We already talked about this. Well, that wasn't much news, was it? Seemed like boat rental. So maybe we can rent a boat and then we can go onto a lake with our fishing rod. Can we really not do anything with the fishing rod either? But I think my idea was to try and use all of the other like secret weapons that I knew weren't going to lead us to anything. Let's see if we can borrow the last thing here. Yeah, sure, pal. But I have to take back the last one I lent you, department policy. Take your pick, which one will it be? Borrow the metal detector. Let's do it. Can we borrow that metal detector? Sure thing, pal. I'm not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. Metal detector borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. Whoa! Secret Weapons 3. Borrow all of Gumshoe's secret weapons. Sweet! I just got an achievement on Steam! Let's get moving, I suppose. Don't waste time showing me things. We have to get cracking on this case. What if I present the metal detector now? Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs. Whoa! It's beeping. Get bait? Yeah, we're getting bait. Beep, beep, beep. Nick! It's beeping. The metal detector's found something. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Nick! Look! Huh? An air tank? Huh, the valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh. Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. Yeah, it certainly looks like a string of flags? Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. Air tank of dubious value retrieved. An empty air tank. The valve is open and a banner of flags is wrapped around it. Gee, I wonder who that goes to. Sure is a mystery. Let's go see what's at the woods again. Can I present this? Hey, Lotta, look at this. It's a metal detector. I know what it is. I'm not sure that's going to pick up Gordy, though. Unless he's been eating people's watches or spare change or something. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. She knows squat about that. Look what I found. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen it before? Have you seen this before? Huh? Me? No, never. I don't know why he's southern now. Who the heck would go diving in the middle of the winter? There's something about the way his eye twitched when I showed him the tank. Oh, like an air tank for scuba diving. I thought it was a tank for the samurai thing that just blew up. I thought it was for the air samurai thing. The way his eye twitched when I showed him the tank. I think I better pursue this line of questioning a little further. What, an air tank? What about it? Is it yours? Say, is this air tank yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Wow, what a weird concept. Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? To inflate something, perhaps? You used a tank to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai. Now why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, the compressor I always use was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. And it didn't go so well. As I suspected. It didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us. Fine. Whatever. It's like... Oh, I forgot to read that. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai with that. And then... Blam! Oh. What is going on here? The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. A loud noise, you say? Something that would have been picked up on the camera, perhaps? Maybe? And that tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off into Gourd Lake? It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. So I tried to use this tank to fill up the samurai. I was attached in the tank when it happened. The valve just busted open and the whole thing flew off. Well, now what? Do you think that could be important, though? The flying air tank. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away? What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. Oh, really? Does that include the night of the murder? I mean, Kiyance gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. The night before last. So that was Christmas night. That's the night of the murder, dude. It flew way out there. Took me 4 whole days to find it. Bro? You were on the lake the night of the murder. You wanna explain that? The night before last. The night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. Wow. But you see, I went home before midnight. Well, there we go. So you didn't actually see anything. So you didn't know about what happened? Nope. That's too bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Oh, the loud noise? Should we go to Gourd Lake Woods? Gordy. Well, Mr. Lawyer? Well, Mr. Lawyer? I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? Gordy doesn't exist? Are we gonna tell her that? Nothing yet? It's not going to be that easy to find him, you know. You'd better hurry up or you won't have info in time for the trial tomorrow. Uh-oh. Gordy doesn't exist. Lotta? There is no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof Gordy don't exist? The proof that Gordy doesn't exist is here. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Take that! Larry's air tank? What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here. A hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used his air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? Splash. The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time... Huh. Interesting. A couple was taking a photograph of the lake. So that's part of the steel samurai's arm? Is that what's happening? This photo. Wait. So you're saying that Gordy is really the steel samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay, you win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lotta. I feel bad now. What is she gonna tell us? That's a good question. I'm gonna have a little bit of water because I am thirsty. Alright, we told Lotta the truth that Gordy doesn't exist. Here is some case information. Can you tell us about it? So, tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path there. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Huh? Wait, so you have another photo? Well... yeah, but there's nothing in it at all, just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be all helpful at all, but here, take it. Shows an empty lake, taking it automatically at 12:24 at 11:50 p.m. Bye now, y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butts into shape. Well, there we go. It's all your fault, sir. All your fault. Wait, by the way. So I can't look at it? Because it's just a picture of water? So 12:15 a.m. is when this photo was taken. So what was that loud bang then? Because maybe this was the gunshot that wasn't accounted for at 11:50. Shows an empty lake taken automatically 11:50 p.m. So maybe that was the first shot, and then the two other shots were the other shots that were shot? That doesn't make any sense. What the hell am I talking about? Still no one here? Still no one here? Don't waste time showing me things. We have to get cracking on this case. So this is how I present things to Maya, is that we go back to the office. Seems like a lot of moving around for no reason. I think we need to go return some stuff. Police department, criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to? Ah, that's right. Let's come back later. Oh wait, we didn't go back to the, obviously we didn't go to the boat rental shop yet. Let's go over here. I forgot, we didn't go here yet. Boat rental shop. Hey Nick, this is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around here at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. Not seeing a whole lot of anything over here. Caretaker Shack. New location! We've done it! December 26th. Caretaker Shack. We got a little parrot! And some fishies. Oh, hello. Meg, that's you? Eek. Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I don't think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg! Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone? Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Hello, hello, Squawk! Nick, what was that? A parrot, the one on the perch. I wonder if the parrot heard any of the things that they were talking about on the boat outside that night, and the parrot's gonna, you know, what's the word? Repeat any of it to us? A parrot, the one on that perch. Keith! Yes? I'll leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, sonny. Nick? What's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of this pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello, Squawk! Yep. He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. What is that? Is that like a giant snot bubble coming out? Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. We should do that at the office. We could sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa. And what, talk about murders? Aw, you're a party pooper, Nick. I'm getting kinda hungry. Ooh, a fishing pole. A better one. Wow, he has a television in here, too. Look at that boxy-ass TV. Look, a little safe. It's locked. I wonder if we're gonna get the combination to it at some point. Wow, there's lots of fish in the Gourd Lake, aren't there? Huh? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Huh. That seems kind of odd, doesn't it? Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? It ignored me. What? You forgot, Meg? You gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly, how you been? Hello, Squawk. See? Neat, so the parrot's name is Polly. What a completely original name for a parrot, I gotta say. Answer to the name of Polly. Polly want a cracker, Squawk? Too bad all she can say is hello. Ha-ha! Oh, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. The secret words? Interesting. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny he doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that. You're forgetting Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. Well, I'm glad he keeps the kitchen clean if he's serving food. That is a good thing. A pasta restaurant. A pasta shop? Yep. To think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you to the third generation. Meg? Meg! Yes? Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of the dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Meg! Yes? You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right. Of course. Everybody knows that. Nick? Huh? How long do we have to keep up this all in the family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. Pasta was actually first made in Asia. The boat rental shop. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. But now you mention it, we have gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats. That's why I keep them boats out here. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. I do a good snore, though, you have to admit that. My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. So we gotta get some info out of Polly, right? Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, Squawk. That was easy. All right. Hey, Polly, watch it, will you? See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Should we, Look, a little safe. I mean, I know how to get in there. Can we present some stuff? Oh. Showing my badge is helpful. That's a lawyer's badge? Yes it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Oh, shit. Nick? Now's your chance to clear things up. Sir? No, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. Alright, I'll help. On one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. We can't promise that. I can't make that promise. Is that any way to treat your old man? You want my help? You've come to the wrong man. Uh-oh. Now he's grumpy. Not to mention he stole things for his kids. Maybe we should just lie and say we'll run his shop? Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy! Good for you, Keith! Wait, didn't I just say... You too, Meg? You too, Meg? Yes? Heh, you bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know? Now what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly! Hello, Squawk? Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? He fell asleep. Because there's some things he's just not gonna respond to. Yep, I seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes? It's okay, you can call me Dad. Dad? You know something about this? Yep, the other night, out on the lake. Yes? I know all about that. I seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. I figured he wouldn't have any interest in that. You know about Gordy? No. Some things are just not very interesting. That's 100% everything, though. Whole lot of nothing. What if we brought the doggo back here? Oh. Huh. Interesting. Are we taking the bird with us? Figured nothing would happen here. Polly here is my only friend in the world. Isn't that right, Polly? Hello, Squawk. Yep. Cool. Okay. What did you see? I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yep. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang! A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yeah. What did he say? Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, I promise. We need to know earlier than that. You know what? Hey, little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers growing out of his face. He must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh, wait, I had one more question. Huh? Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk! Don't forget DL6, squawk! What? Oh my god, what? Has someone else been talking to the parrot, or was the old man in some way involved with the DL6 incident? What was that old man doing 15 years ago? Why would this old man be talking to his parrot about DL6? What? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget about DL6, squawk! What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister, I mean Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? Exactly. We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh! What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. That's very sus, isn't it? Let's go back to the Criminal Affairs Department. This is very intriguing indeed, isn't it? I'm gonna get comfy. Hey pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh, yeah? The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? How'd you... that was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. And as for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but I think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell you the truth, I don't know much about the DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. What's that? A parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop parrot. The parrot knew about the incident. That incident? DL6. What? Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk! Don't forget DL6, squawk! It's very confusing. I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be? I getcha. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Go through there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. All right. Way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we face Edgeworth's past. Shall we go in? Records room. Brand new place. We're learning so much today. Police records room. Wow! It's amazing. Lee Dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff, quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, we found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Is where they keep evidence for the current cases. Some of the things are obviously murder weapons. Others are... who knows what. Most of it just looks like random junk. Nick, what do you think this clothespin is for? Don't touch that. It's evidence. Looks like there are files inside of that glass case. The case is so dusty I can't see what's inside. Nick, it's locked. They must keep important case files in there. There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room, too. Forgotten cases, rotting away for eternity. Nick, let's get what we need and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me. Here are files of collected case reports. There's quite a large volume of reports here. Wow, these are all case reports? Yeah, it's like a graveyard of police cases. I guess my sister's case report is in there too, quietly gathering dust. I guess we can talk? Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it! Here you go. It's December 28th, 2001. Was that supposed to be 15 years ago? Was this the date of the incident? Or the date that it was filed away at least? I'm confused about the timing on here. That was exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So this game takes place right now in 2016. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Oh, interesting. Earthquake. Part of the court building collapsed, and all of the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? That's a long time. That would be scary like that in the dark. Ooh. There's what looks like a bullet hole going through the glass of the elevator door. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes.
Oh no, cannibalism.
Not cannibalism. It's only been 5 hours. It's too early for that. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator? Or they were. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it! Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in on the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. Wow! Way to piece it together, Maya. From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. I wonder if that 3rd shot was from the same pistol, but it was like 15 years later on the lake. Where have I heard that before? Huh, it sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Very suspicious indeed. Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi? He was a clerk in the court, apparently. That makes sense. So he must have been in the 3rd person in the elevator. Well then, he had to have done it. But he was found innocent thanks to a defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond? The victim in our case? Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much that he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After all, he was declared innocent. He disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick! Are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? File and the DL6 incident. Cool. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is a trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. To be continued. Yes, we will absolutely save our progress. We'll save it on this one. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Alright. I guess we will save the trial for next time. So everyone, we learned a lot of info today. We're going to use that going forward. We're going to try and claim Miles Edgeworth as innocent because we know he is. He's not a murderer. We would never call him a murderer. Never. Not to his face. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching so far. I'll see you in the next one.